I'm gonna hop on the live. Oh, I am live. Okay, I'll turn it over here. Nobody can see you, don't worry. Oof. Oh. What up? How you guys doing? Oh God. Everyone's piling up. How you guys doing today? I've had a pretty stressful day, man. Today's the last day before my trip. In fact, as you can see, it's 12 hours. In 12 hours, I'll be on a plane. So, and I haven't even packed yet. Oh my God. So, but I did promise that I would live stream tonight, and I couldn't leave you guys hanging. So yeah, I just had to hop on here. Where's the event in Miami? It's in downtown, I'm pretty sure. And yes, packing is a bitch, yeah. Oh, you're in Florida too? Nice, man. Yeah, I'm excited. I've never been to Miami. I've only been to the airport, but it's gonna be pretty fun, man. Tomorrow I'm actually flying to San Francisco, though. So my first stop is San Fran, because that is where my partner lives, and we're just gonna meet up, have a fun day, just chill all day, pretty much, and then the next day we'll fly to Miami together. It'll be cool. It'll be really fun, and I'll vlog it. So so tomorrow morning, I mean, my daily routine, I'm still going to try to read a little bit, read Expert Secrets, but I don't want to read too much because I want to read on the plane. But yeah, so it shouldn't change too much. Excuse me, I'm really tired. But pretty much, honestly, I don't know. I'll probably just have to make sure everything is all good to go. I get paranoid a little bit when I travel. Like, I just always feel like something is wrong or I forgot something and stuff like that. I did start an LLC by myself. I didn't have an accountant for it. What do I say? When customers ask for a tracking number, that's a good question. I just give them the tracking number. If there's no tracking number, I say, your tracking number is going to be updated in X amount of days. So why did I make a fan page instead of just running ads on Trend Cove page? Because I don't know, I've just always done it that way. Like, the first success I saw was from doing that. So I've just stuck to it, and it's just been kind of a thing that I've just always done. So we actually have a bunch of fan pages for so many different, niches. But I mean, yeah, you could totally run it from just your page. But for the most part, I would recommend you do it from a fan page, because the reason why mainly is because I think people trust things that are related to them, that are relatable, rather than a brand that they've never heard of, So if they see an ad from, Trend Cove, they're going to be like, okay, what is that? But if they see an ad for I love nature or I love the outdoors, they'll be like, well, I do love the outdoors, That's kind of the reasoning behind that. No, I don't run PPE before website conversion. I always start at website conversion. I believe it. Will I share with you what I learned at the mastermind meeting? Of course, man. That's the whole purpose of it. No, just kidding. But obviously, I'll share everything I learned, because I'm really excited. I'm sure I'll learn some crazy ninja tricks, you know. I mean, honestly, we haven't really invested in ourselves in a while now, so it's really time to take it to the next level again. So last time, you know, we took it to this level, and now we're gonna take it to the next level, which means, you know, 500K a month. That's like the goal. What's going on with Trend Cove? You know, not much is going on with Trend Cove. You know, today, so far 422 in sales. So nothing crazy. I thought I was gonna scale harder, but I haven't been able to. Like, it's just that the $10 ad sets I've been making have just been all doing pretty bad. The main reason is because of, well, everyone else is testing the same ad sets and the same product, so that's annoying, but it's fine. Obviously, there's nothing I can do about it. But for the most part, it's doing pretty good. I mean, it's steady. It's on a steady $100 to $200 a day profit. So that's all. I mean, that's perfect. That's honestly the sweet spot. So now I'm gonna try to so I'm gonna try to make it the best thing possible. Wait, what did I'm saying I'm gonna try to scale it as best as I can, but obviously I don't want to lose money on it, and I don't really want to go out there and find a new product. So how many ad sets on a 100K month winning product look like? Bro, you don't even want to know the answer to that question. Honestly, one of our biggest winner, hey, Jordan Welsh, what up? But yeah, 10K subs coming soon. Hell yeah. But honestly, our most winning product, it's been like a winner for like 2 months. It's done like 200K. No, yeah, it's honestly done like almost 200K in sales, like maybe 170. And and there's close to 900 ad sets for that winner. Isn't that crazy, guys? Do you think you'll sell Trend Cove at some point? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. As long as it's making me sales with like this amount of effort, I'm cool with it. Like, Trend Cove is so like, it's so easy to run. Literally, I don't do anything for that store. I just make a couple ad sets every day, and that's it. And just like make sure everything else looks good. How do you keep track of your profits? Well, it's kind of a pain, but we do it on kind of like every 2 weeks. We kind of just look over everything. And here's the thing: we have an account, we have a bank account for our stores, and yeah, we just don't really take the money out until we find out our profits. Do I ever plan on getting an actual domain for the store? Yeah, I should, man. I should. I don't know why I haven't yet. Like, I'm slacking, but it's okay. I'll get it figured out. I just haven't been able to find a domain, and maybe I'll look for one right now. Honestly, thanks for saying that, because it's getting ridiculous. Could be affecting my conversions, I mean. But the store is really profitable, guys. Like, Trend Cove is at 8.3K for the month. So I think it'll definitely get it done. I think it'll definitely get to 10K this month. First month. One product. You guys saw it happen. Peace out, Jordan. Thanks for hopping on. How many VAs do you have for the main store? 4. Is one sale good enough to validate an install with the $3 daily method? Yeah, one sale is pretty good. I mean, I would still just let it run, though. Like, I wouldn't really do much for it. Your PPEs work better than website conversion? No idea why, man. I guess it's just the way it goes for you. Everyone has their own. I mean, I don't know. Not everything works for everyone the same exact way. Like, I always tell people that, like, you could copy every single one of my ad sets and not see the same results that I will. And people do, people copy every single, all the whole description, copied all my ad sets, copied my video, everything. And I'm sure some people are out there, taking some of my customers, but at the same time, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are not making any sales. Hey, there you go, bro. You got my sort of shop out if you go fishing. Hey. What did each of the VAs do? So I have customer service. I have order fulfillment because we do have a distributor, but when we test new products, we don't we don't run those. We don't buy those in bulk when we're testing. We only do those for our winners. But so we have someone for order fulfillment. Well, one that manages like the customers and the order fulfillment and the customer. Social media like posting. Let's see. Is Animoto worth the money? I only have pictures for my product. Is Slapshot good enough for a product? Oh, excuse me, guys. But yeah, it is. I think it's definitely worth the money, man. I mean, it's not that much. It just makes editing super easy, and editing is just a skill that's like so necessary, but at the same time, it's like such a pain. What are your thoughts on influencers? Do I think they're profitable still? Yeah, man. I mean, influencers are still going to be profitable, but the thing is, like, you're going to peak at some point, like I don't see, I mean, you can prove me wrong if you want. Like, I'm sure there's people out there making a lot of money with influencers, but I almost feel like you need connections in the influencer game to really make like significant profits/sales through Instagram. Because I mean, once you get to the 3 million, once you want to scale, you have to just get bigger influencers, and those start charging a lot, man. And I don't know, it's just kind of risky in my opinion. Don't forget to hit South Beach while I'm in Miami. Ooh, thanks for the tip. I'll have to hit it up. Oh man. Oh, really? Ah, damn. How do I handle delivery time to countries with long shipping times? Honestly, there's really no way to get around it. But these countries with extremely long shipping times, they know, and if they contact you, just give them their tracking or just tell them what's up. Just be transparent. That's another thing. Just make sure you're keeping up with your customer service, guys. Like, customer service is super, super key. Yeah, 100 to 400K for influencers definitely is the sweet spot, or it was the sweet spot for me. I used to do influencers, not so much anymore. Once you learn Facebook ads, can you just run them and guarantee sales? I mean, that's a good way to put it, but at the same time, it's like it's not guaranteed sales, but it's very consistent sales. That's very true. So, like, I've had a lot of the same ad sets for Trend Cove since the start of Trend Cove. And like I said, for Trend Cove, I set it up and I haven't done a single thing for it besides look at the ads. So it takes me maybe 10 minutes a day. Like, it's really, really hands off. So it's really cool, because like that's kind of the dream. I mean, imagine if you had 5 stores like Trend Cove when you only look at the ads. I mean, if I had 5 stores that were making $100 profit a day, it's 500 profit a day. That's 15K a month. That's pretty good. We usually pay like 200 for ads. That's like the average. Yesterday it was 150. Today it was 200. I did expect higher sales today, but I was testing something a little funky, something I hadn't really done much before. I was testing a lookalike at $10 a day, with like optimized placement. So like I did Instagram, but I also did like a specific country. Do I test for undiscovered winning products? No, not really. Ad sets that die, do you try resetting the ad set through duplication? Yeah. Yeah, I do that sometimes, definitely. But sometimes you just gotta let it go. Take a look at Matt Lauberstein's last video. Who dat? Let me see. Matt. Loberstein. Cool. I'll check it out. Not right now, but I'll check it out in later.
If you're interested in starting a business.
Okay, cool. Is it too personal to ask how much profit you got from Trend Cove in the last month? No, I'm comfortable with sharing the Trend Cove stats because you guys have already kind of seen everything, and you could probably get an idea if you really calculate it. I'm just not comfortable sharing with my main store because that one's like kind of a serious deal, like that one's a pretty big deal. But for Trend Cove, it's pretty much. So if I put everything into account, it's gonna do pretty much 10K this month, and out of those 10K, it's gonna be almost 4K profit. So that's not crazy. It's nothing insane, obviously, but like I said, it's been very, very hands off, and it's it's fully outsourced. And we haven't really spent too much time scaling it. Now, the reason why we haven't spent much time scaling it is because, like I said, the $10 budgets that we've been testing and $15, they haven't been doing good at all. And I think the main reason is because there's a lot of competition. A lot of people are exposed to the same video because people have been taking my video. But at the same time, I don't want to make excuses. I think for now, the $5 day ad sets are working better. So what I'm going to keep doing now is just creating more and more lookalikes at $5 a day rather, and start duplicating my best ad sets just at $5. Probably not going to increase it too much. I mean, we'll see. I'll kind of take a look tonight and maybe see if I should adjust anything or not, but we'll see. 4K profit after all ad product spend. Yeah, exactly. Do I know Nick Peroni? Of course I know Nick Peroni. He's the creator of Ecom Empires, which was it's like one of the best Facebook groups, in my opinion, after my Facebook group. If I get many visitors but no sales, must be your product page, right? Yeah, it's probably your product page or your checkout page. Ooh. Okay, let's see. How long do I let ads run? So good question. Essentially, I let my ads run until they reach their break-even point. So like typically for the rods, let's just say the rods it's $13, the break-even point. So the profit per product is $13. So essentially, I'll let it run for 3 days at $5 a day till it reaches $15. What are my thoughts on the Tan Brothers course at 2.5K? The Tan Brothers are pretty much like, I don't know, they're kind of legends, you could say, like in the dropshipping game. But 2.5K, man, for a course, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Hypercar soon? Nah, I'm not really into cars too much, but I am getting my own place soon though, and it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be a really, really dope spot. What other businesses do I plan on getting involved with? I've been thinking about doing maybe some social media, like Facebook ads consulting a little bit, like not much, but just for like big clients or something. And also white labeling, that's a big one, something I want to get into. I mean, I don't mean to sound cliche, obviously, because everybody says software. But I do kind of want to, I have a couple ideas for like software, but I don't know. I'm putting those in the back burner for now. Come on, man. You've been skipping my question. What's your Shopify theme for Trent Cove? It's the Brooklyn theme. It's a free theme. Can you do financial videos too, bro? Yeah, that's a good idea, man. I mean, I appreciate that. Anytime that I can get ideas for videos from you guys, like I do appreciate it. Not that I run out of ideas. Like pretty much every time I make a video, like I don't know, every time I want to make a video, I can think of something to make a video about because I get so many questions like every day. So it's not too hard for me to think of a video idea, but I love knowing what you guys would be interested in or what you need help with or whatever that I can make a video about. But yeah. What if a product is breaking even every single day when trying to scale? Yeah, so that's kind of it's a tough spot, man. I mean, it sucks. That's what I'm saying. That's what's happening to me with the $10 ad sets. Like they break even, but then like 2 days later they go, they stop working really well and I have to cut them and it sucks. But the best way to get around that is just to make new ad sets and find new winning ad sets, because treat your ad sets as like a winning product that you're testing. Every day you want to test one. At least one new ad set. How do you deal with poor traffic with my strategy? I've used your strategy and gotten traffic. Yeah, I mean, the best way to deal with it is to eventually start like, so this is how my partner put it, which is actually like a good way to put it. It's like a really good analogy in my opinion to like how our strategy kind of works is imagine like Facebook as like a big circle, like Facebook ads as a big circle. And we're testing super, super broad. So we're kind of trying to get the people on the edge of the circle, like these are the people that we're swooping up as customers. And then once we swoop those people up, we start getting closer and closer to the center by like duplicating and narrowing down. And then eventually we'll pretty much just have like these really optimized ad sets that are ideally making a lot of money. How do you do? Okay. Oof. What are my thoughts on Hayden Bowles and Tanner Plains? I don't know, honestly. I mean, I do respect the fact that they are successful, Now, at the same time, I don't believe that they can maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to start any beef or anything. They're really impressive, and I mean, I'd love to network with them, love to meet them, and get something going. It'd be cool. But I know from the drop shipping perspective, like anybody that makes drop shipping courses, that I feel like, I mean, I was just talking to somebody about this, but like, could they live off of a drop shipping store? Like that's kind of my question. Like you're teaching people how they can attain financial freedom through drop shipping, but can you do that yourself? That's kind of what it comes down to, in my opinion. But at the same time, that they're impressive, man. The kids are only like 17 and 18. Like that's so young. But I saw a question up there too of how like a good way to get the right mentality. And this is something that I was thinking about the other day, because here's something, like put yourself in this position, right? Like from where you're at right now. So think about where you're at right now and think about if somebody told you like, yo, if you do this like every day a little bit, like in 2 years, you will make 100K a month. Okay. Like imagine somebody said that to you. Like where could you see, like would any job ever say, yo, in 2 years, if you work for us every day for 2 years, you'll get like a $100,000 raise a month? Nobody would say that. Obviously, no job would ever do that. That's just impossible. No job has that rate of growth. But if you really think about the fact that, okay, like 2 years from now, I could be making 100K a month, that sounds like a long time, but would you do that? Like, would you be willing to do that? I'm sure every single one of you would, because I would. Like, if somebody told me, yo, Arie, like if you work like 2 hours every day for like the next 3 years, you will be making $1 million a month. Who wouldn't do that, right? Like I'll be like, duh, do that. Who wouldn't want to do that? So that's kind of how I like to think about it. Think about it more long term, okay? Think about how long term, your long term vision is gonna really help you reach success, like quicker. Honestly, like it sounds counterintuitive, but it does work that way. You're seriously not considering not going to college to pursue ecom. What's your opinion on this? That's a great question, man. That's a really, really great question, because college is like a tough subject for me. Like I do support college. Like obviously I do think it's ridiculously expensive in the United States, like ridiculously expensive, but there's a lot of value in education. I mean, you can't deny that. And for the most part, I mean, if you don't have a clear plan, and if you do have the money to go to school, do it for now while you get stuff set up. Because honestly, you can manage school and ecom at the same time. Anybody who says they can't, is making excuses because I did it. I mean, I've been going to school this whole time. Now, I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I'm not sure if I will go back to school next semester. And this isn't like, I'm not making any videos about it or anything. This is just like literally one-on-one personal talk here. Because I don't want to promote that, like I'm not proud of that. It's just that like, it's just with the way things are going right now, it's just not really worth my time. And especially with my like future vision, like it just doesn't really correlate with anything. Yeah, I have been in school like this whole time, but this is why, like I didn't have enough success to really just quit everything, like I didn't want to put everything on the line, just because that's just not the type of person I am. But now I feel like I'm in a position where, like it's just everything has changed, But yeah, so I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna make any videos about that though, because I don't want to encourage people to drop out. Like, I just don't think that's the right way. Like, I know that's like really catchy and like really clickbaity and whatever you want to say about it, but I don't know. I would encourage you to go to college if you can, while you set something up, and then drop out once you see it like unfold. How long do I think dropshipping will last? A long time, man. A long time. Like, there's just no way anything would happen to dropship. I mean, the worst thing that could happen, I mean, the one thing I could see happening is like something with AliExpress, maybe. But guys, you can drop, I mean, if you use Dropify, you can dropship from friggin' eBay, like literally. So there's so many ways to get around it. Like, start learning now. Don't let that be an excuse as to why you're not starting. Like, oh, well, dropshipping is, probably going to get too saturated. Whatever you want to do, um, I don't know. I just don't think that's something you should trust, but I think you should just go for it and develop those skills, because when you develop the skills that you need to make a successful Dropify store, you're good. What am I living off of? Doing drop shipping? Yeah, exactly. That's like I mean, obviously I do coaching as well. Like, that's the only side thing I do. But I only do drop shipping with my partner, and we have multiple stores. But our main store is this month we just reached 150K. So hopefully we'll get to 160, maybe 170, maybe 180 for this month. I don't think we'll quite reach 200 because, like I said, we don't want to explode our budgets. But yeah. And yeah, 40% profits. It's I don't know if you've ever heard of the Quantity Breaks app, but it allows you to get a really, really high average order value. So the price of my product is $19.95, but our average order value is close to $30. And that's the reason why. What do I do for fun? Oh man, I skateboard, like that's like all I do, guys. So here's pretty much how my day goes. Okay, this is my ideal dream day. Okay, I wake up, I read a little bit, just like a little bit. I only read for like 20-30 minutes because I kind of just want to get my day going a little bit. Then I usually get up, get some coffee. Actually, I could probably get the coffee before the reading. And then I make a video, I edit it, and then I upload it. Or maybe I'll just edit it and upload it if I recorded the night before. Then I'll check over some ads. I mean, I don't really usually do anything with ads in the morning. I just kind of look them over to see how they're doing. And then I talk to my VAs maybe if they need help. And then usually I go skate. And then after that, I'll watch a video while I eat lunch or something. I've been watching a lot of H3H3 podcast. I love that. And then also the Joe Rogan podcast. I also like to watch Hot Ones. It's just a funny show, good interview show. And then I'll go skate. What? Oh yeah. Lately I've been going on some walks with my girlfriend too after we eat because it's been so beautiful outside. It's perfect. But then I go skateboard, traditional skateboarding, on a board. I'm really big into skateboarding. It's my number one hobby. Then I usually skate for 2 or 3 hours, and then I come home, I chill for a little bit, And then I just, maybe I'll answer some comments. I'll answer some people in the Facebook group. Usually I do have like a coaching call like once or twice a day, which is cool. I like doing the coaching. Honestly, I have a lot of fun coaching. Like it's really fun like meeting you guys personally, but it is pretty draining sometimes. Like when I do have like 3 in a row or something, then it's like, Have I ever tried surfing? No, I've never tried surfing, but I want to. What's my dream living location? Oh, that's such a tough question, man. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. What are my rates for coaching? So you can check that out in the link. Right now I'm like literally fully booked like for the next week or two, but I do charge 125 an hour or 80 for 30 minutes. If I'm being truthful with you guys, usually we do go like a little longer, obviously, because usually like we just talk a little bit too. Coaching. Okay, so the difference between coaching and mentorship, there's no difference. The only difference is that mentorship is like time commitment. So like, with mentorship, you do every day or something like that. And I mean, I do have like regular coaching calls with some people. Like there's a few people that I meet with like kind of regularly, like maybe once or twice a week. But I guess that is mentoring. It is, but there's no like I don't know. There's not like that. Like we do it on a per call basis. It's not like, okay, every day we're going to meet at 4 and we're going to do this and that, it's kind of less formal rather, that way I can kind of have like time freedom and kind of choose when we meet and stuff and like things like that. It's just a little better for me, personally. How long did it take you to become successful at drop shipping? Oh, like 2 years. Do you smoke weed? Occasionally. When you had the busboy job, how much were you spending on ads a month? Oof. It varied. It'd probably be close to like 1,000 a month, but I wasn't getting, many answers. Many answers. What am I saying, man? I'm so tired. Many results. Should I buy a theme or start with a free one? Just start with a free one, man. I like the debut theme and the Brooklyn theme. Those are my favorite ones for the free ones. Opinions about FBA. FB group name. It's called Cody Shopify Mastermind. Cody, like CODI. It's an awesome group, guys. Like you should all join it. Like everyone in there is doing such good numbers already with like some of the strategies, and it's crazy. Like it really baffles me, and truly it motivated me to like want to make a course, not for like you guys, obviously it's for some of you if you do want to buy, but you don't have to, but mainly for the people, like the other people, the rest of the people that want to drop ship that are not watching YouTube videos, But anyways, is Cody your middle name? No, Cody is not my middle name. Cody stands for Community of Determined Individuals. And the reason why I named it that is because back in like, oh my God, literally like 2 years ago, one of my first like ventures thing, I was between the name Cody because I wanted to start like a little entrepreneur brand for like these gold money clips. I still have them. This was like the first thing I ever did. I guess I can show you. Oh shit. And it's kind of crazy because I actually went pretty hard, okay? Like I actually went pretty hard at this. So I pretty much bought these boxes. No, I'm not. Okay. Made these boxes. I bought these on AliExpress. I bought like 100, and you know what? It was a bitch because you had to assemble them yourself, which was really painful. But I did it, and then you open up the box, and boom, Elite State Goods. That was the name of the brand, but it was gonna be called Cody, but then I changed it like last minute. I don't know why. I just like the name better, I guess. And then it was just these little money. And then, you have this little baggie in there. I bought these on AliExpress for it was like $15 for like 100. And then these are the money clips. And then I just bought like 100 of these off Alibaba. Okay. So that was like my first venture. And it was really cool, man. Like I just really enjoyed it. I still think it's cool. I still have about like 15 of these packages left. So I did sell a lot of them. But it didn't really go anywhere. The link to my group is actually in like my latest video. So if you just want to go check that out, you can get it. And I'll approve you. I'll probably approve you tonight. I don't let everybody in. I do let most people in, but I do kind of go over it a little bit. You're stuck at $500 a day. You can't go higher. You want to scale from 500 to 1,000. Yeah. So the best way for you to do that is going to be to make a ton of lookalikes, man. Just make a bunch of lookalikes and find those winning lookalikes. I feel bad to go to sleep. You're tired, bro? Yeah, I'm really tired. And honestly, I still have to pack. I've been dragging this on. I only wanted to do this for like 2 minutes. How does my mom feel about it? She's pretty cool. I mean, she likes it. I've been helping her out because she's been trying to start a YouTube channel after she saw that I started one. And same with my girlfriend, by the way. She just told me to say that. So if you guys haven't followed my girl, you should. Her channel is it's a bloom bug like this. You should go sub. I would really appreciate it. She would appreciate it. And she's cool. You can get to know her. I'm in some of the videos. I make some features in there sometimes. Look like here's the thing, bro. Not 1 to 3%, 1 to 10%, dude. Do them all. Test every single percent of the lookalikes. One of my best lookalikes right now is a 6%er. Yeah, ClickFunnels is awesome. ClickFunnels is great. Sorry, bro. Have I dived into Snapchat advertising? No, I haven't yet, but I want to. I've heard it's a lot like Facebook in a way. So yeah, I've never tried Snapchat ads, but I see a lot of potential in them. But I do, but I don't at the same time. I mean, Snapchat, I don't want to say it's dying because it's definitely not dying, but I don't know. I think Instagram kind of came in pretty hot with their stories. Like it kind of did make I don't know. It definitely probably made Snapchat a little nervous. How much money do I spend every day on daily stuff? Not much. Honestly, I don't have. I mean, besides like my business expenses, I don't know. I spend maybe like $20 on food. Maybe that's pretty much it. I mean, my next purchase is going to be, I am getting a new car next week once I come back. But it's not going to be a crazy car. It's probably like 20 to 30,000 range. And then I'm probably just going to get like a really reliable car. And then I'm going to get a place within the next month because me and my girlfriend, we're going to move out. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And then here's the other thing I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy a, so I'm thinking, I found this car. It's actually like $16K and it's a Mazda. Let me see. I think I bookmarked it. It's a 2016 Mazda something. Sorry guys. I know I probably sound like I don't know much about cars. I've never been too into cars and I don't know. It just never been my thing, I guess. But I do want to get a really nice place. Just get the Lambo. Yeah, maybe someday. I don't know. I would just be so scared, bro. I'd be so scared driving it everywhere. I'd be like, but I'm gonna get a nice place. I'm gonna get because I would much rather invest in a nicer place that I could live in, so that like I'm more motivated. Like I'm much more motivated by the environment that I'm in than like by the things that I own, you know? And because the things that I own kind of make me nervous. So yeah. Is my place still gonna be in Minnesota? Yeah. So I'm actually gonna stay in Minnesota, and um for at least for another year, because like I don't know, I don't want to move too far. It's just gonna be kind of a little too much pressure on me, I feel like, and I just really want to grind. Like this next year, guys, I want to make daily content for the whole next year, like every day for a year, and also I want to get my stores to 1 million a month, and that's the only way that I'm gonna do that is by kind of just staying focused and just staying in one place and just really doing my thing. 10K meetup coming soon. But how much am I making on YouTube? So on YouTube, I am monetized, but I haven't actually like gotten approved yet. I mean, so I guess I'm not monetized, but I do have like I'm well above the requirements to be monetized. It just hasn't gotten through yet, but I don't really care because I know it's not gonna be much. Probably gonna be like maybe like 1,000 a month. And then but I do make money off little affiliate links that I have. I have a dropship spy affiliate link. And I have the Shopify affiliate link. And the Shopify one, so far this month, I've made about 400 from the Shopify one and like 300 from the dropship spy one. So about 700. But you know, obviously that's not much. And then the other income stream, like I said, is the coaching. You know, I have done about so far this month, I think I've done maybe like 15 coaching calls. And yeah, I mean, for some people, I mean, my rate is 125 an hour or 80 for half an hour. A lot of people do 30 minutes. A lot of people do an hour. So I don't know how much I've made from that, but I don't really keep track of that. But from my stores, like I said, I have Trend Cove. So that one's done 10K this month, or it will end the month at 10K. That's what I meant. And then I have my main store, which is probably going to end the month at like 160K. And then I do have another store, but that one we didn't really do anything for this month. For coaching, is it just answering their questions and addressing what they're doing wrong? Yeah. So essentially what we do in coaching calls, I mean, it's pretty much like it's pretty much what like you want from it. So like typically people like the average coaching call typically consists of like them asking me to like kind of review their site a little bit, see if they're doing anything, wrong. And then typically after that, they want to cover some ad stuff like, hey, like what should I do? Like what interests maybe, like what strategy. I usually like to show people like the ads for Trend Cove. Like I really go into the ads, like I share my screen and kind of just like explain everything. Because I don't know, it's better. It's much easier to understand visually than like just conceptually. So we do that. And I just kind of just explain the process a little better, like more in depth. And then usually like we talk for an extra like 5 or 10 minutes after their time is up, just like chatting, It depends on if I have a call after, but usually I don't. So like we just kind of chat a little bit. How many hours do I put towards work every day? Well, like with my personal brand included, like my YouTube channel and Facebook group and everything, I don't know, probably like 6 hours a day, I would say. Well, do I do 50-50 with my business partner? Yeah, we do 50-50 on like pretty much everything. What's up? Hey, Andre, what's up, man? Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. I do consulting calls every day. Yeah, pretty much every day. I do like one pretty much every day. But not, I mean, some days I'm not doing any for like the rest of the week, obviously, because I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to be like home, obviously. So I'm not going to go do coaching calls at like my partner's like place, because I'm going to stay at Ty's house for like tomorrow night. Do I drip designer? Nah, man. I try to keep it clean. I mean, this is like a really soft like shirt, but it's not designer. It's from H&M. But wait, it's not from H&M. I don't know. I think I might have gotten it at Zara or something. Like that's probably the most I'll spend on clothes. I also got like these Ultra Boost like Adidas. That's like the most expensive thing I bought, I guess. And like some retro ones, the royal blue ones. How much does one have to spend on ads to make 10K a month? Typically, I don't know, like 3 to 6K, I would say. Who's my business partner? His name's Tyler Vogt. You could probably find him on Instagram. He has like, he's not how would you say? He's not like a shy guy, honestly. Like he's not an introvert or a shy guy. Like honestly, Ty's like the funniest dude. He's like super chill, like super, super chill, but he just doesn't like social media. Like he just doesn't like social media. I don't know. Which is kind of funny because he's like so good at Facebook ads. But yeah, his name's Tyler Vogt. And honestly, guys, this is another thing. He did tell me, because I told him about my coaching calls, and he did say, he would like to, help some people too. Like he likes what I'm doing. He just doesn't like the whole social media aspect of it. Hourly rate. Yeah. So for coaching, I do charge per hour. And like I said, I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much longer because I don't want to seem like I'm pitching myself, because that's not at all what, and like, honestly, I'm pretty booked. So like, but I charge $125 an hour right now. You at about 25 grand a month profit? More or less. I'm targeting worldwide, but I mostly get a lot of traffic from Pakistan. Is that bad? It's not. I mean, maybe just exclude Pakistan and some new ad sets. What is the biggest mistake people make? Ooh, that's kind of a tough question to answer. But I mean, one of the biggest mistakes people make is not being patient enough with their ad sets, like not letting them run like fully. I see a lot of people, they cut their ad sets after a day, which is bad, especially if you're doing low budgets. And then another one is they'll have really ugly product pages, man. Like a lot of people have really bad product pages, and I don't like it. I don't know. I just don't like it. I'm big into like having a clean page. And the best reason why I can think is, honestly, not that this like had a huge effect on me, but I had a coaching call with this one guy, and he showed me a store that like one of his friends had or something. And it was like a physical product store. Like he was white labeling this like phone case thing, and his store looked so clean, guys. I was just like, holy shit. And the store did like 60K a day or something. So I checked it out, and I was just like in love with it. I was like, man, this is the coolest store ever. It's like so clean. So I kind of mimicked like everything he did, like pretty much replicated it all. I just heard my phone, but buying courses was my slip up. Garbage courses. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Everybody buys like shitty courses once in their, career. So it's not a big deal, man. I have to, don't worry. And honestly, you do learn from it somehow. And it's like, you can just reference it in the future if you need to. But yeah, a lot of courses are not ideal. Traveling soon? Yeah, very soon. Actually, I'm traveling in like less than 10 hours. Sorry, I'm not trying to skip some questions. It's just like there's just like so many questions. It's like I don't even know which one to like do. How did you take your store past 10K a month if you're only spending 1K a month when you had a job? Well, I mean, it's not like I just took it, boom, 10K a month. Like it was a step-by-step process. And obviously the more we spent, the more we made. So like it just happened over time. Yeah, that's true. The group chat is nice. Yeah, bro. The group chat is, oh, you're talking about your course group chat. Yeah. But the Facebook group, guys, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, wow, you are missing out. Like seriously, this Facebook group is so valuable right now. It's insane. I'm so happy with it. Do I duplicate my lookalike audiences? Yeah, I duplicate them sometimes, but not at the beginning. I'm not gonna be in Cleveland. I'm actually going to San Francisco tomorrow morning, and then I'm gonna be in Miami this weekend. So I'm flying all around, man. And guys, I'm gonna meet Gabriel and all these other crazy like 7 and 8 figure entrepreneurs at Gabriel's mansion party on Sunday. Me and Ty are gonna go. We're gonna go turn up with the big boys, with the inner circle, the guys you don't hear about on YouTube. Do I think anyone can make more than 100K a year in dropshipping if they stay consistently for 2 years? Of course, man. And that's like the biggest thing that I was trying to address earlier. Like, think about it this way. Think of the long term, guys. Like, think of the long term. So imagine if somebody told you, yo, if you work every day for even just like 2 hours a day on your store or something, or making ads, like managing ads, whatever, figuring out a strategy that works, you could be making 100K a year or 100K a month in 2 or 3 years. Would you do it? Like, if any job told you, hey, if you work for us 6 hours a day every day, in 3 years we'll give you like $100,000 raise. Like anybody would do that. Like any person probably in the world would do that, except for like millionaires. So why wouldn't you do it then? It's totally realistic. It happened to me. I started at 0 2 years ago. And now I'm like really, I'm obviously not even close to my overall goals, but I've made a lot of progress in my opinion. So I'm not special, guys. Like I started super late, everything. Like I'm 21 years old, gonna turn 22 soon. Some of you guys are out there, 17. Like, man, you guys are so lucky that you started thinking this way early on. Because I didn't start thinking this way until like freshman year of college, when I was just like, this sucks, man. I was just like, I like learning, but I just don't see myself doing this for the rest of my life, So that's kind of when I was just like, maybe I should start like doing something else. And if it does work out, then, then I don't have to, work a 9 to 5 and whatnot. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, don't think that a 9 to 5 is like the worst thing in the world. Like, guys, it's not a big deal. Like, if you have to work a 9 to 5, do it. It's not a huge deal, but just, work on something on the side. And once that thing on the side can like take over your 9 to 5, then quit. But guys, I didn't quit my server job until about like 6 months ago, which is crazy because at that point I was already making like 10 to 15K in sales a month. But we were doing pretty big profits. So I was doing maybe like 4 or 5K profit every month, but I was still working as a server because I didn't want to let it go until I knew for sure that I was like going to be good. I just always wanted to keep having like cash flow. That's like the most important thing, is the cash flow. Are you always talking about having money for the scale and page? How much do you need to fulfill orders without problem? Let's say a minimum. A really good question, man. I'm really happy you bring that up. And that's one of the main reasons why, like I said, I do want you to focus on having an income. Don't just save up to drop ship, but that works too. Like, do what you got to do. Okay. But ideally you'd want to have cash flow on the side, like an income on the side, so that you can keep funding your ads. Even if you fail completely, miserably, you lose all your money, you still want to have that income so that you can still put money into it. And yeah, so I would say like a good, the perfect amount, I started with $3,000. Well, no, I started with 1,000. lost like 800 and quit. And then I saved up 3,000 and came back. And like, I mean, I didn't spend all of that 3,000 after, like, I didn't just blow through it. I mean, I did over time, I guess, but like, I was never broke. Okay. Like, I always had money on the side. I've always been big on like saving like a little bit of money at least, just for whatever reasons, I mean, what if something goes really wrong? So that's why, yesterday's live stream, I showed, I have like a stack of cash over there, like, kind of hidden. And I didn't get that after like drop shipping or anything. That's money that I've earned through jobs. Like, that's how long that's been there. And it's roughly 3,000. And it's money that I'll always just have there just in case, like I don't use it. I don't put it in the bank. I don't do anything with it. It's just there, like fully liquid for me to use for whatever reason if I ever need it. But obviously I don't think I'll need it. If you pay for coaching, is there a way you can teach me Facebook ads fully? Yeah, man. I mean, we can just cover everything within an hour, I would say, but obviously you're not going to learn like literally every single thing. I mean, the most you're going to learn is by doing. So, I can give you a conceptual overview of everything, kind of explain all of my ad sets and show you my ad sets. But obviously I don't know how fast of a learner you are. You really kind of just have to commit, I guess. What conversion window do you use? What conversion window do I use? I always leave it at 7-day view or 1-day click. I let Facebook choose at the beginning, but then after, guys, and this is another thing, when I say make new ad sets, you don't always have to make new interest ad sets. You can take your winning ad sets, duplicate them, and test different things. Test a different conversion window, test different countries, test different age ranges, test different placements. That's something I've been doing lately, and it's been doing pretty good. Liking the fresh cut. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. My girlfriend doesn't like it that much. She's so particular about my hair, man. I don't know. She likes my hair really long, but at the same time, it's like I feel like I look scrubby when I have really long hair. What? You're a YouTuber with 370K subs? Bro, that is crazy. Did you buy first class tickets? No, I didn't buy first class tickets, but I did buy my tickets with my Sky Miles card, so I can rack up points for flying for free and upgrading to first class. Okay, guys, I gotta go, man. I was only gonna do this for 20 minutes and I went for an hour long. You guys always keep me so engaged, man. See? It's awesome. Honestly. I have a lot of fun like doing these live streams. It's like my favorite thing to do with the channel. Like, seriously, it's so fun. All right. I'll do another live stream tomorrow, guys. Hopefully. But tomorrow you're gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna be with my partner. And I told him, I was like, Ty, like, okay, let me answer that one question. What's cash flow? Cash flow is just like income, like cash flowing, I guess. I mean, I don't know like the textbook definition, but like pretty much just income every month, like recurring income, whatever you want to call it. Nice, dude. Congratulations. But yeah, I told Ty, my partner, I was like, Ty, we're going to be together, so you have to get on camera with me. Like, I don't care what you say. I'm selling your half of the store if you don't do this, which is obviously a joke. Like, I'm just kidding. But watch him keep going for another hour. I know. I just get caught in tangents, but yeah, so I'll get him on a video tomorrow night. So hopefully tomorrow night I can do a live with my partner. It'd be perfect. And maybe we'll have a couple drinks going, maybe a little extra something, we'll be celebrating, just like having a chill time. So maybe we can have another little hangout and we can answer a bunch of questions and just have some fun and just chill and motivate each other. Cause that's what we all need, man. Motivation. That's like the most important, that's like the biggest driving factor in terms of like your success. So make sure you stay motivated, find ways to motivate yourself. Because you won't always have people there to motivate you, which is really tough, but it's the best way. All right. I do have to hop off. This was really fun. I appreciate all of you guys for joining and for supporting the channel, of course. Make sure that if you do want to keep learning, these methods, whatnot, you want to join a community where everyone is testing this stuff and having success, make sure you go join the Facebook group. After I drop this live stream recording in my channel, I'll link the Facebook group. And for myself, because I'll be in there, just doing my thing. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.